Hey everyone, I'm FM Greeno and welcome along to episode 14 of the Mighty Magyars. So, today we take on Italy in the last game of our Nations League campaign. As you can see, Italy have won the group very comfortably. They've won all 5 of their games. You would kind of expect a team like Italy to do well in this group. We're sat in second place on 6 points. We have won 2 and lost 3. Slovakia, similar record, slightly worse goal difference, and Montenegro are sat on 3 points. Obviously, Slovakia and Montenegro will also be playing each other today. Whatever happens in that game, we have done enough to stay up. If we take a look at the schedule, you can see it's not been a comfortable ride to get to this point. We were last together for that Slovakia game where we lost 4-2 in Trnava. Italy then came to Budapest and beat us 3-0 very comfortably. We were not in that game at all. We then went to Montenegro and lost 1-0 in a game we absolutely dominated. I really don't understand how we lost the game, but we did. So we had it all to do. Fortunately, we then had 2 wins. We beat Slovakia in Budapest. Nikolic and Soboslai goal scoring that day. And we've beaten Montenegro just recently, the last couple of days. We beat them 3-0, which secured our place in Group B for the next Nations League competition. So today we are heading off to Italy. We are in the Olimpico in Rome. You will notice we have the World Cup draw. It's not been terribly kind, in a way anyway. I mean, on paper it looks like it wouldn't be too bad, but Senegal, who were our first game, apparently are ranked 8th in the world. They got some good players in their squad. We then have to take on Brazil, who, well, they're Brazil. And then we have Japan in the final game. So if we can get something out of that Senegal game, not get too badly destroyed by Brazil, we could go into that Japan game with something to play for. Japan are ranked 25th in the world. I quite often think with the African and the Asian rankings, they're a little bit false. They don't come up against quality opposition that often. So it's kind of a little bit easier for them to pick up ranking points. So it looks tough, but I think we got a chance. Anyway, let's get through to the tactics screen. You can see how we're setting up for today's Italy game. It may well be a surprise. We are not starting with a 4-3-3 today. This is kind of a little bit of an experiment in a game that doesn't really matter if we win or lose. We're going to go with 3 at the back today. I'm trying this because A, we're up against a strong opposition. B, our best holding midfielder, Adam Nodge, is out suspended. So we would have had to move Willie Orban into that position, who's our best centre-half. I didn't really want to go 4 at the back with 2 of our sort of not first-choice centre-backs. Orban in a different position. I think this is also a good experiment, bearing in mind we have those World Cup games coming up. If this limits the chances of a team like Italy, maybe it's a formation we can use in that Brazil game. So that's my thinking behind going to this. We do have Sabot Schön is playing up front today. The reason I've put him in there is mainly his pace and acceleration. He's not bad as a advanced forward. So his dribbling's good, first touch, his finishing isn't brilliant, but he's not naturally a striker. So you kind of expect that a bit. I just think, you know, in a game like today where chances are going to be at a bit of a premium, someone with a bit of pace might just make a difference for us. Anyway, let's get through to the game. We're off to Rome. See how we do. Well, here we are in the Olimpico. This is actually a ground I have visited myself, not for a game again. This one, I was in Rome in 2002 and I decided that rather than the Sistine Chapel, I would have a little walk through some fairly dodgy areas from the centre of Rome up to the stadium and had a good mooch around. It's really nice ground. And obviously, oh goodness me, that's not a great start, is it? Zaniolo with a worldie from 25 yards. But yeah, it's nice. It's got a load of statues outside, various kind of sporting figures and whatever done in kind of Roman poses. It's a really, really interesting place to visit. Highly recommended if you ever get the chance. So, my plan to stifle Italy isn't really working. I mean, we're doing okay, but we're certainly not offering anything in terms of a counter-attacking threat as yet. Although Zolt Kalmar, that was a good effort, just fizzes wide of the post. Italy having the lion's share of the chances. Daniolo here to Di Lorenzo. Pellegrini, that's a good effort. And we managed to somehow block it. Here's Soboslai, just gets rid. Fair enough. Corner is cleared, but picked up by Italy. Pellegrini here. Good challenge there by Laszlo Kleinheisler. And that's the end of the highlight. So, Italy having a lot of shots here. So I do have to wonder whether this formation is really working for us or not. Are we going to get an opportunity here? No, Nego gives the ball away. Italy look to build. The one thing I don't really like about this formation is that it only gives us 2 in the middle of midfield. I really like having that 3 in midfield, but you can't really have 3 centre halves, 3 in the middle of midfield. Oh my goodness me, what's just happened there? Kulachi. Well, that's got nothing to do with the formation, has it? He's just booted the ball against Belotti. Oh my goodness me, what a terrible goal to concede. That's ludicrous. What is he thinking? Smashed it against Belotti's head. Oh, goodness me. Okay. That is not ideal, is it? Here come Italy again. Are they going to get another one before half-time? They are. Andrea Belotti again. So, it looks like this formation is not exactly working for us today. I think that's fair to say. Maybe we'll revert to the 4-3-3 at half-time. We are getting absolutely pumped. We've only had that one effort from Kalmar in the whole game. Italy have had a multitude of efforts. So let's get into the dressing room. We are going to go back to the familiar formation. Orban is going to move up into that role. We're going to play him as a half-back. I think he can do that quite well. Churn, we want to put as an advanced forward. Everyone else pretty much where they should be, I think. So let's see if this does us any favours in the second half. So we're going to point our fingers and say that wasn't good enough. Kleinheisler is disenchanted by that. Okay. So, well, we don't seem to be giving up quite as many chances right now. This Kleinheisler has picked up a knock, so I think we really ought to be thinking about taking him off. And we'll give a youngster a go, Kevin Choboth. He's a player who plays his club football in Portugal. Very good dribbling, good first touch. I think he's definitely one for the future for us. 22 years of age. Looks a good option. So we're going to tell him that we've got faith in him. Go out and make a difference. Whether he can or not remains to be seen. So, who else is playing poorly? Hungary at left back is on a 5.8. Jeez. I mean, I know fullbacks are wrecked in the game at the moment a little bit, but I mean, that's just something else, isn't it? Is he going to redeem himself here? Nope, gives the ball away. Kalmar, good ball. Sabolshen, oh, he's offside. A really nice finish, but disallowed. Look at this for a ball from Kalmar, though. Beautiful ball over the top, but Schön, yeah, he's a yard or two offside there. So, time for another couple of changes, I think. Well, Kadar is not really in great physical condition, but Hungary is playing so poorly. I think we are going to take him off. Who else isn't having a good game? Willie Orban, well, he's got to stay out there. Shaloi on the left is not playing well, so I think we're going to bring Tamas Kish on for him. 20 minutes to go. Soboslai with a corner here. Decent ball. Headed away, though. And Italy pick it up here with Insigne. Good challenge there by Kish, though. Well done. Galachi gives it to the centre half, Kechkesh. Here's Chobot. Don't lose the ball there, Soboslai. Good ball. Schön finds Kish. Can he get a decent cross in? He can. Oh, it's blocked. Here's Soboslai recycling possession. Nego Jobot. Oh, he's hit the post, the youngster. Oh, goodness, that was unfortunate. So 15 minutes to go. Can we make any more changes? I can't remember the subs rule in the Nations League this year. We'll give Nikolic a go if we can. We can't. Okay. We are stuck with what we've got then. At least we've made a bit more of a fist of it in the second half. So I think we can fairly safely say that 3 centre-half formation did not work. So, are we going to get one opportunity here or not? Italy are on the ball in midfield. Finds Insigne. Is he going to get the ball in? No, gets it out to Emerson. Barella. Emerson. That's a good cross in. Orsolini makes it 4-0 to Italy. Okay. It has not been a good day at the office for us. I mean, I didn't really expect to get anything out of the game, and it was a bit of an experiment in the first half. So sometimes it does not pay to experiment, it seems. So just playing out the final few seconds of injury time, and there it is. It's a heavy 4-0 defeat. As you can see, in their game, Slovakia and Montenegro played out a 1-1 draw. So it means the group finishes as follows. Italy have won all 6 of their group games and are promoted back up to Division A. Slovakia pip us to second place by 1 point, but we finish comfortably above Montenegro, who will head down into Division C. So in terms of the schedule, obviously the next big thing coming up is the World Cup. We do have a couple of friendlies lined up in the build-up to it. I've tried to pick teams who are going to be fairly similar, I reckon, to Brazil and Japan. So we have South Korea and Ecuador. Obviously, we'll play through them, and we will be coming back for the first World Cup group game against Senegal. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. The match wasn't up to much. It was a bit of an experiment, and it failed dismally. So, yeah, we'll stick with our tried and trusted formation, I think. Anyway, if you did enjoy it, please drop a like on there for me. And if you've got any comments about this episode or the series as a whole, I'd love to see them below. Of course, if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. Obviously, we have this Mighty Magyars save. We also have the Greeno tour underway now, plus Newcastle from earlier in the FM21 cycle. A lot of good content for you to enjoy. But it just remains for me to thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon in Qatar for the World Cup. Hoira Magyarok. Peace, lad.